Hi, my angels, my love. Thank you for joining me on my channel, Guided Leap of Faith. Um, this is going to be I'm going to say a short reading, but I'm not short. But I did pull, my mind was just drawn towards a particular deck, the Wisdom of the Golden Path deck. And what I did pull was 4 cards of what might be going on with your person, the person that's on your mind. So the first one was space clearing, inner conflict, abundance from within, as well as self-worth. And like when we look at all of this as an overall, what is letting me know that this person that you're dealing with, they don't believe in themselves right now. They're really not. They're not recognizing their self-worth. They don't believe that they are deserving of you. They're sad. They're depressed. They're trying to evaluate their life. They're trying to look within. They're in a conflict at this point. They're seeing what changes need to be made in their life. They have old negative thoughts and feelings. Um, this person's trying to be upbeat and positive, but right now they're just not. They're not. They're unhappy. They're regretful. They feel like they have no purpose. They feel like they're being punished. They feel like the universe is punishing them. They feel like divine is punishing them. God is upset with them. They feel like they someone may have a curse or something on them and blocking them from their happiness or blocking them from manifesting and doing things. But a lot of this is like this mental, and some of this actually could be karma for them, for the decisions that they made, for the way that they treated you. But this person, at this point, they just like, I hate to say it, but like they may be engaging in like addictions. They may be overindulging in alcohol and drugs. Just things to try to keep them from feeling as oppressed as they are. This person might find themselves sleeping in a lot during the day, or laying around. They could be losing weight. They could not really be eating. Also, it's a possibility that this person maybe can't sleep at night. They're up late at night thinking about you. I feel like they're trying to not think about you, but they're thinking about you. This person needs to really just clear some space in their head, clear themselves of negative environments, of negative energy, people that are around them that are pulling on them. And I feel like a lot of people may be pulling on this person and pulling them in different directions, to lean on them or want something from them. And this person just feel overwhelmed. um, so I really feel like that's what's going on with your person right now. They're not happy. They have a distorted view about things, and they're not happy, and they really need to feel like they are worthy. Okay, so they're truly in their feelings. So with that being said, let's see if we can try to get like, use my makeshift card and see if we can pull some information about this person and what's going on in their environment from the makeshift. That might personalize it a little bit for you, since they're in such a negative blue funk of a mood. And a lot of this is because they're just having to deal with life, based on decisions that they made. All right, so I do have that this person may be self-employed. So this person could be self-employed, work for them. Well, it is, I don't really explain self-employed. This person could be in their 70s, born in 1970s. 7 could mean something to them. 7 represents a chariot. So this person could be trying to overcome obstacles. And this person could be wanting to come your direction or come towards you. And they could be determined to just try to get control back over their lives once they get out of this blue funk that they're in. Yeah, this person is feeling pity, lost, alone. Yeah, they feel like when they lost you, or when you walked away or pulled back your energy, this person felt like they lost their best friend. They lost somebody who believed in them, someone who brought them peace, love, happiness, and they feel like they lost a part of themselves when they lost you. Okay, so they do. They feel alone. They're feeling regretful. They hate the choices that they made. They hate they hurt you. They know they hurt you, and that, I don't feel like really was their intention. They just really weren't focused, or just at the time didn't really care how their actions affected anyone else. Your person could have a Ford, for a truck, for a car. Your friend had friends with benefits that they were hooking up with. The person could have treated you like a friend with benefit. It says, I love you, but can't be with you. So this person is involved with someone at this point, whether they're married, long-term relationship. Doesn't have to be a long-term relationship, but they're just involved. They're not single. And they can't be with you right now, and they want to be with you, okay, but they can't. And this is probably adding to their sadness as well. Baby on the way. So someone could be pregnant, or they could have just given birth to a child. Stripper. So someone could have been dancing for money, or on some type of, they could have met somebody that was at a strip club, or maybe somebody else did it online. But someone definitely could be a stripper or dancer. New Jersey's out here. Someone could be from New Jersey, know somebody in New Jersey. Someone could have bought a New Jersey that they're wearing. Someone could be in healthcare, or someone could be having several visits to their doctor because their health isn't doing so well, or someone could be codependent on someone else for health care. Okay, so someone could be a student. Someone could be learning something, learning lessons in school, thinking about going back to school at this point. Could just be a student, have a child from this. They could be involved with the child's mother who's a student. Someone is feeling exhausted. They're feeling gloom and guilty. They feel guilty over, how they treated you. They feel guilty because they know that you didn't deserve it. Okay, downtown. So someone could be live downtown, could be traveling downtown. Most jails are downtown, so somebody could be visiting someone in jail, about to go to jail, going to court. And funny how I say court, because most courthouses are downtown, but the next card to come up to say divorce. So someone could be going to court to file for a divorce. Someone could be in the process of going through a divorce. Someone could be meeting with an attorney to get information about how they will pan out should they take this relationship to a divorce. Okay, someone's feeling disappointed and miserable. So your person's very disappointed and miserable at the decisions that they made, the choices they made. They do feel like they made the wrong choice. They're going down the wrong way. I own nothing. Is the next card out here. I own nothing. So with this I own nothing card, this person definitely, I spoke earlier about somebody could be codependent on somebody for healthcare, or like this person could just be codependent on someone who they have a child with, someone who they're married to, someone actually who they had a friends with benefit relationship with. They could have had a friends with benefit relationship with somebody, and they depend on that person to provide certain things to them, a monetary value, or housing or whatever. But they're saying they own nothing. So this person could have financial constraints at this time, or could have bad credit and just not able to obtain things on their own, and they're relying on other people credit to get things for them. Someone's abusive. Either your person's abusive, or the person that they with are abusive, whether that's physical or emotional or mental abuse. Someone is at the hands of abuse in a situation. And please do know, like, I don't condone that. So if you are in an abusive relationship, whether it's physical, mental, or emotional, like, you need to recognize that's not love, that's toxicity, and you need to remove yourself from that. Okay, don't stay tied to a situation where there's abuse, and thinking that you have no choice, because you do have a choice. Okay, and just lean on your spirit, guys. Lean on God. Pray. Do what you need to do to find yourself out of that situation, because that's toxicity. That's not love. Okay, I let my friends and family control me. So this person, I feel like the decisions that they made to not come towards you, they could have gone with the advice of a family member or friend. And I don't know why I'm picking like a sister. Like, I feel like someone has a sister who's kind of overbearing, oversteps her boundaries, and I feel like your person relies on their sister's advice for a lot. And I feel like the sister might be giving the wrong advice. And when we talk about like friends and family that control you, like, you really need to consider the source. Like, how is their life going? The person who's advising you to make these choices, and that do lead to toxicity, and unhealthy relationships, like, what does their love life look like? how does their life look? Are they in control and making smart, wise decisions for themselves? If not, that's not the advice you really want to take. Okay, 50s. Something about the 50s. Your person could be in their 50s. Somebody could be born in 1950s. So yeah, they're living a very long life. But 50s. Uber driver. Someone could be an Uber driver. Making to make extra money to get, because they might be dealing with some financial constraints, or somebody could need to call an Uber driver. Somebody could have met somebody that was an Uber driver or as an Uber driver. Fear, shame. This person's feeling fear and shame for how they treated you. They're feeling sick. Could be physical ailment or emotional ailment or mental, and they fear losing you. They feel like they'll never get an opportunity to see you again or be with you again or have a second chance. I'm in a long-term relationship. Yeah, I feel like this person is involved with someone else, a third party. Whether this is somebody from their past, or maybe they were with somebody all along that you didn't know about. Maybe because it did come under friends with benefits. It could have been that they had a child with somebody, went back to them. They could have had a marriage. But they're in a long-term relationship that they, from their past, and that they have not released, that they need to release. Okay, but they're having trouble, and the reason being is because they don't feel like they're worthy of anything else, because they lack self-worth and self-love. They don't feel like they deserve more. Orange could be significant to someone. Orange is also your sacral color, your sacral chakra color. So this could be somebody who's not balanced with their emotions, their sensuality. It also speaks about creativity. So this is somebody whose creativity is being affected at this time. They're not able to be creative, to manifest, to make things happen, to bring things to fruition. And then also the sensuality. So this person's no longer turned on by the person that they're with. This person may be having problems with intimacy, with being able to perform. Okay, and that's because they're not happy and they have so much going on with them mentally, and also because they could have something going on with their health. Whether it's high blood pressure, whether it's diabetes, or whether it's kidneys. Something could be going on with their health as well. 40s. Somebody could be in their 40s. This person's definitely dealing with some karma. Okay, their karma from the way they treated you, and that's what's aiding to this. The 60s. Somebody could be in their 60s, or six means lovers. Okay, it means lovers, partnership, and choices. So somebody made bad choices. Okay. City. Someone lives in a city. Need for constant attention and suspicious of others. So somebody, your person may have required, and again, like if they're lacking with self-worth and self-confidence and things like that, then yes, they would be wanting constant attentions from others, because they're looking for other people to validate them and make them feel worthy. Okay, because they don't feel at home within themselves. So in this suspicious of others, this person lacks trust. They know their actions, they know they're not trustworthy, and this person could have been hurt in the past, and so they lack trust. They don't trust other people. They always think somebody's out to get them. And so usually people have that type of attitude, they're going to get you before you get them. Okay, and it might even just be perceived that you're going to get them, because you had no intentions of ever doing anything to come for them or to hurt them, but they perceive that they would be hurt by you because they've been hurt in the past, so they hurt you before you hurt them. Yellow might mean something. We did have Ford out here. Somebody could have yellow Ford, truck, car, Tesla. Yellow just could mean something to you. Okay, yellow also speaks about the solar plexus, which is associated with your source of power, your self-esteem. Okay, so this person's self-esteem is taking a hit right now because you walked away from them. Things not working out for them. They thought that they had all the power, they had control, and they're realizing that they don't. Things didn't work out the way they thought they would, and so now their self-esteem has taken a hit. Okay, green is now out here, so green could be relevant to this person. Green is also associated with the heart chakra, which talks about balance and relationships and compassion. Okay, so someone is not allowing love to come in. They want to balance their emotions right now. They want to be with the one that they love, but they were holding back. Okay, and now they want to come in and give their heart and be vulnerable. I'm lazy and I want to be taken care of. So someone's feeling lazy. That's going to kind of go back to codependence again. Somebody's in a codependent relationship where one person is doing the work and the other's not pulling their weight. Okay, somebody's a homebody. Your person could be a homebody. Your person could not have started out by a homebody, but because they're overwhelmed with so much disappointment, miserable gloom, and guilt, shame, sick, and fear, and they feel lost and alone, they may be, homebody now. Before, they want to be out there, party, meet people, mingle, and now they're in a situation where they don't want to do these things now. They just want to be by themselves and be in their thoughts. Okay, somebody feels annoyed. They feel annoyed. They're angry. They're angry with their choices, their decisions. They're appalled. Somebody's controlling. This could have been your person. It could be the person that they're with. They feel like somebody's controlling them. They're mind manipulating them. They're controlling the situation, the relationship. Your person feel like they can't free themselves of this because somebody's controlling them. And I feel like this person wanted to control you. Like they wanted to have control over you moving on and you hanging on to them and just having their cake and eating it too. All right, beaches. Somebody could live on the beaches. Somebody's going to the beaches, maybe to be around water. Someone's changed. They're saying I've changed. And then also green, working with the heart. So maybe someone is going through a change right now. Okay. To be a better person, to be more in their higher self and let go of everything. Silver might mean something to somebody. Silver car, silver truck, silver Tesla, silver Ford, silver jewelry, silver rings. Mistress. Yeah, somebody was messing around. You were either this person's mistress and didn't know it, or this person was just seeing third party people. And even though they might be in a long-term relationship, this person may still be out here doing their thing. Acra is out here, so somebody might have an Acra. Let's see, what else is there? Maine. I know somebody in Maine, from Maine. Actor, actress. So somebody could be an actor, actress. Somebody's just putting on a show. They're putting on a front. They're unhappy, but they're putting on a show to pretend like they are. They don't want somebody to know how miserable they really are. Someone could also be putting on a show to show out because maybe they're realizing the other person doesn't really want to be with them anymore, and they're just showing out because they don't want to let go. Only child. Somebody could be an only child or have a child with the person, the third party that they're involved with, and that might be their only child. Somebody's an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, somebody's a street pharmacist, so that earth sign might be out here hustling as a street pharmacist. Someone's broke and pretend to have it all. It's a broke street pharmacist, somebody who's losing money. They pretend, or they came across to you, or they presented themselves to you that their life was in order. They had everything. They had things to offer, but the truth is they really were dependent on somebody else for their stability. They really didn't have anything. Because remember, we have out here that said, I own nothing. So somebody pretended to be something. Or two, they could have hooked up with somebody that pretended to have it all and that thought they were going to benefit off of what that person had. And it turned out that it was an illusion. That person didn't have anything. Construction worker. So somebody that does construction work. Fish is out here. When I think about fish, okay, so I have a couple of things. One, somebody could like to fish, have fish, a fish tank or something in their house. Well, also when I think about fish, I think about I think about like fishermen for Christ, like spirituality, leading you more towards your higher self, your spirit team, you becoming closer with God. Okay, but I also think too about with fish, because then you also have like fish that just kind of like algae eaters, like ones who catfish and stuff, things that just clean up the bottom of the ocean. So I think about like fish that what's the best way to say it? Like someone coming in to use you, to manipulate you, to take advantage of you, just the shit, clean the shit up out of your life, suck off of you, drain you, people who like bottom feeders. I think about, that's what I want to say, I was trying to like be nice about it, but hell, it is what it is. I just think about bottom feeders, okay? The negative people that just living their lustful ways, making poor decisions, free for all, hookups. It's bottom feeders. People who want to feed off of you, take advantage of you, get what they can and get out. DUI. Someone could have received a DUI, or this is something that may happen. Somebody might get a DUI. I lied about you. So somebody lied about you, okay? They lied about what you meant to them. They lied and said they were no longer in a relationship with you when they were. They lied about, things that you did. They may have said that you did something that you did not. They may have said that you were chasing them, or you wanted them, or you were seeking them and they didn't return the feelings. They could have made it seem like, you were bothering them. They could have lied and said that they walked away from you, you walked away from them. They might not have told the truth. They just lied about you, period. Okay, just might have even lied and said you were a friend and you were more than a friend. Someone has a widow, so somebody could have lost a significant other. Or the person that they with could have lost a significant other. Somebody could be a mechanic out here, whether self-employed, not self-employed. Someone separated. We know that they're going through a separation with you, but they also be going through a separation with somebody else that they're involved with, who may or may not have a Dodge car or truck, or they could be the one with the Dodge car or truck, and law enforcement. So law enforcement might be involved. Law enforcement could, because there could just be so much conflict going on in relationships, that law enforcement is coming out, has been caught out for them with their disagreements, or law enforcement could be watching them, or something with law enforcement. Law enforcement might, we have DUI here, so law enforcement could pull your person over for a DUI. I lied on you. Okay, so we had I lied about you, so now we have I lied on you. So yeah, this person, this person said and did a lot of things behind your back, okay, and they're not feeling guilty for it. They are. Adopted. Your person could be adopted or have adopted someone. Your person feels bored and unfulfilled in a relationship that they're in, and he and she hasn't changed. So the person who they went back to, if it was somebody, an ex of theirs, or a child, or a relationship that they were temporarily separated from, they went back to that person. That person hadn't changed. That person, the same old things that person did for your person to walk away the first time, 22, and the time when I said that person's still doing the same old shit. Okay, and also you take that for yourself, like your person has not changed. So even if this person come back to you and say they want a second chance, they want to redo, they're sorry, they feel bad, just know this person hasn't done enough healing work to change, and they're still the same person. I'm not worthy of you. Remember I told you earlier this person was feel like they weren't worthy, their self-worth was down, and their self-esteem was down. So this person's not feeling worthy of you. Illinois might mean something to someone. Your person could be from Illinois. You could be from Illinois. You could be watching me from Illinois right now. Blue might mean something to someone. Your person could be wearing blue, have blue, look, favorite color blue, have blue car, blue truck, or they could be feeling blue. Your person could be a mama's boy, okay? And it doesn't necessarily, mama's boy don't have to really be their mother. It could be a mama's boy. It could be of their grandmother, or whoever was a mother figure to that person, Somebody's a nurse or CNA, or just some type of caring work, healing work. Somebody's a musician. Somebody likes play a music instrument, involve a music instrument, loves music, speaking, or trying to telepathically connect with you through music. Somebody is healing. They're healing at this time. They're trying to heal their past and the outdated thinking, and they might be trying to heal from addictions, health-wise, physical-wise, or mental-wise at this point. Okay. Fifth house, this person was operating in their fifth house, which deals with pleasure and creativity. So this person was definitely going after things that make them feel well, that makes them feel good, okay? Whether that was sex, alcohol, or drugs, or gambling, whatever their guilty pleasure was, this person was definitely living out their pleasures, okay? And this person talks about romance and children. So this person, again, could have been involved with someone they have a child with. Somebody could be pregnant from this child, or in trying to get pregnant. This person could be a life past 6. If this is a life past 6 person, this is somebody who generally is a caring, nurturing, responsible person, but they're often find themselves in situations that involve them helping others and providing support for others. Okay, so other people feeding off of them, and a lot of times, like sometimes people feel like them caring for others or being there from others is self-satisfying to them, but it might help this person who lacks self-worth feel worthy because they feel like, okay, they need to feel needed. Okay, if I'm making sense to you. All right. What else, Spirit? Give me a few more of these and then we'll do some personal descriptions. He knows about you. Okay, so somebody knows about you. Whoever they were involved with, they had a relationship, that person, he or she, knows about you. Okay, they know that you are in this person's energy, this person misses you, this person has feelings for you, and they probably get in disagreements and arguments because they probably accuse this person of still being involved with you. Okay, Mercury. So something about Mercury. Mercury deals with communication, the intellect, and mental process. So something about Mercury, this person, you could have met this person during Mercury season or Mercury retrograde, but it's definitely this person wants to communicate with you. They do think that they enjoy the conversations you guys used to have. They view you as being very wise, very smart, and also it deals with their mental process. So like I said, this person could be going through a lot mentally right now. Okay, somebody could have a Chevy car, Chevy truck. What else, Spirit? Iowa. Someone could be from Iowa. Know somebody from Iowa. Somebody could be a twin, had twins, is a twin, and somebody could be a functional drunk. Okay, rather than the person that they're with. Somebody was living in their pride and ego, and somebody has a Mercedes. Okay, what else? We're on a roll. Somebody could be in their 30s. Not only that, but 3 is the sign of Empress and Tarot. So somebody could see you as their empress, somebody who is abundance, nurturing, and creative and loving. Someone could be stalking you or have a stalker. So somebody could be trying to leave a third party who's trying to stalk them. This person could be stalking you. Somebody's watching their every move, okay, that they make because they don't trust them. I feel like whoever they're with, it really is a lot of going on both ends. There's no trust in that relationship, okay? Somebody could have a Nissan, and someone could feel betrayed. They feel like they betrayed you. Someone could have betrayed them. They feel yucky, and they just feel worried that they're going to get an opportunity to come back with you, get things back on a good footing with you, and they're jealous. They're jealous because they see you out here single, living your life happy, and they don't want you to move on with somebody else, and they're very jealous of someone coming in and taking their place, because I do feel like this person does view you as like being theirs, like one of their prized possessions, and they don't want to think about you being intimate or giving your heart to someone else because they know about the type of love that you gave to them. Okay. Give me 2 more, 1 more, 2 more, whatever you give me. I'm the black sheep of my family. So this person could actually be either the person that they're involved with is the black sheep of their family, or your person's like black sheep of their family. They're the ones that the family view as the one that's always messing up, always doing wrong, always in some shit, or always have some type of drama going on in their life. So that could be your person. All right, so that's gonna be it with the makeshift cards. And so let's see if we can get a little bit of personal description. Sorry, my hand got in the way. All right, personal features, physical features. All right, on this person, to help personalize a little bit more, and then we'll want something else. What is that? You came jumping out. Blonde. Somebody's dealing with somebody has blonde hair. Whether them or the third party. Somebody has blonde hair. Somebody is also purple in here. So somebody could like the color purple, wearing the color purple. Red lipstick. So somebody could wear red lipstick. Red lipstick can also symbolize like somebody was like cheating, messing around, seeing other people, and like red lipstick. Somebody could have on a peach shirt, orange shirt. Somebody could wear high heels. boots, like to wear jumpers, like to wear shorts. What else? Somebody can have black hair. Somebody can wear glasses or sunshade. Somebody can have green eyes. What else? Somebody can have a baby face. Someone looks younger than what they really are. Okay. Someone likes to wear makeup. Someone knows how to apply makeup. This was your twin flame. They view you as their twin flame. You are their twin flame. Okay. Or higher level. Well, twin flame. I don't know. Somebody can have freckles in the group. Somebody could like to wear hats. Someone can have dark eyes, brown eyes, black eyes. They're just dark eyes. What else? Someone can like wear pink lipstick. Someone has hazel eyes. Someone likes the color green. Someone wears a lot of eyeshadow, a lot of mascara. Someone has curly hair. Could be natural curly hair. Could be a weave, wig, curls, or brings a braid. Somebody has a beauty mark on their face that's prominent. Someone is a blusher. Someone likes to wear blush. Someone blushes when they think about you. Somebody is daring. Somebody's a little psychotic. They like to walk. They have an edge to them. They like to walk on the darker side. Someone's very attractive. They probably find you very attractive. Someone is powerful. Somebody that again lived in their ego. Someone who has a very authoritative. Someone who has a square shaped face. That's more like the little masculine face. Okay. So if it's a woman, she could just be on her dominant side, but square shaped face, like square type chin area. With this knife being up there, somebody could have gotten into an altercation, like we did have law enforcement and pulled a knife out or try to do something with a knife or cut someone or threaten to cut someone. Individuality. Somebody's definitely walks to the beat of their own drum. They're in their own individuality. And someone could like to wear long nails, real or fake. And someone likes to wear a bandana or a handkerchief. Okay? Someone could have a blue or white truck. Someone could be watching you in a blue or a white truck. Someone could have a pointed nose. What else? Someone could be between the age range of 27 to 45. Someone could have met up with someone or cheated with you or chose someone over you in that age range. You could be in that age range. Someone could have red hair, natural or dyed. Someone might be a ginger. Somebody could go by the name of Ginger. Someone could go by the nickname of Red. Okay, someone likes street fashion. Someone is petite. Someone could be short and petite. Someone can have a pale skin, and someone could like to wear black clothing a lot. Okay. What else? Give me one more, Spirit. If you have one more. Oh, well, nothing came out. So that's it on physical features. So let's get a message. Angel. Do you want an angel message from them? We kind of know what's going on in the background. Yeah, let's get an angel, twin flame. So we did have twin flames come out. Let's get a twin flame loving message from them. We'll just see what comes out. I'm just going to do one shuffle. And whatever comes out on the one shuffle is what the message is going to be. So however many cards come out, that's what you'll get today, okay? And then one more shuffle. Alright. What is the angels? What do you have to say? What is our twin flame loving message? We're going to take, okay, so 2 so far came out. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Alright, 7 came out, and 7 is a divine number, so that's a good sign. So the first one that came out, stop feeding energy into bullshit. Don't feed energy into behaviors that don't align with your belief and your desire. So that is for you. Like, if the person that you're with, and also as a message, like whoever's listening, if your person happens to be listening, like if they've involved themselves in a third party situation that doesn't align with them, and that is a negative toxic situation, like they need to remove themselves from that situation. And also with you, like, don't engage in, like, if once somebody shows you who they are, like, just take it, just know that that's who they are, okay, and accept that. Don't just think you're going to change them or they're just going to change overnight. That's who they are, and if it doesn't align with who you are, your morals, your values, then you need to let that person go. You know, take whatever you had in the past with them as a lesson. You learned your lesson, and now you're moving on. Everything is meant to be the way it is. It will be fine. So things don't happen by accident. So whatever happened in your relationship, you know, like, just know that that was what was, it played out like it was supposed to. You were supposed to learn. It was a teaching moment from you. You're supposed to learn something from that. You were supposed to strengthen from that, grow from that, you know, become more of the person that, you know, you're meant to be. Okay? The feminine is adaptable and soft. You don't have to worry about the future. You can adapt to any kind of situation and handle it with ease. Yeah, so you are a divine feminine. And as a divine feminine, like, you do go through things, but you adapt very quickly, and you still keep your loving, nurturing side to you when you do that, okay? So it's just let you know, like, whatever you go through, like, don't worry about it. Don't let it harden your heart. Don't let it harden who you are. Handle the situation with ease and just know that you're going to get through it because you are divine feminine, okay? You are twin flames. You are twin flames, ready to be reunited. Okay, so you've been doing the healing work. Your person's doing the healing work, and, you know, you guys are getting ready to come back together in union so that you can, you know, serve your purpose that you were sent down here to do. You want truth, you want clarity. You love him, and of course you'd want him to love you back, but you don't have control over that. You'll be fine, but you need clarity. You want him to be his active and masculine energy, but to do this you need to tap into your soft feminine energy. So this is what you're saying, that, like, you want this person to give back the love that you give to them, and you do still love this person because, of course, you guys have a spiritual energetic bond between each other, but you need to heal yourself and do your work. And as you're doing that, then he's going to heal and do the work that he needs to do to heal, so that you both will come to the table on equal footing, okay, both in your divine spiritual energies, so that you'll be a match for one another. You don't want an unmatched, unbalanced relationship. This is his chance to resolve old patterns, and he wants to take it. So this person knows, like, that during the separation he needs to work on himself, like, your partner knows that. So this is the time they need to take this time to put closure to things, set boundaries, in cycles, and do what they need to do in order to come back to you. And they know they can't come back to you as unfinished work with the same negative patterns that they had in the past that caused them to lose you to begin with. So why the doubts? You feel the band, and this is connecting your hearts. The only reason why it's intense is because you're so far from each other. You're the one reaching for them. The band tears faster when it is stretched. You won't need them. If the band is too strained, it will tear away, but that will take a long time. Okay, so basically you there is a connection, there is a spiritual bond between you two, and you both feel the intensity of that. But what it's saying is, like, don't try to hold on, like, don't try to make it be, you know, just go day by day and let it take its time. Each one do their work, do its heals. You'll always come back to each other because of the bond between each other, because you are twin flames, okay? That's not going anywhere. It's never going to change. They'll always love you. You'll always love them. And you just need to just let it be, okay? Let divine timing be at play, okay? So that's my reading for you for today. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your healing journey, and until the next reading, take care.